Hello, this is Dr. Asymptomatic, and here we are with the part 3 of our training video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the softwares that we are using and also about the data extraction process. So first, I want to go through Asymptomatic Shiny app. So this is for screening, as you can see. You will have a password for this one, and you can see your initials, and you can write your password here that we're going to provide. And here you have the screening tool. As you can see on the left, you can see the article and the abstract of the article. On the right, you can see the decisions for whether or not you're going to include the study. You can see it like this here, yes or no. And if it's no, you can give different reasons, like because of the title and abstract. Or if you open the article and read what it is inside, then you can choose some other reason, like aim of the mathematical buildings. Not in review of score, this is a duplicate. Obviously, it's hard to know this one. Could be study design inappropriate, so it could be anything. So here, if you want to open the article, you can either click here or here. Let's open one. And after a while, you can see the whole article. You should be able to see at least, yeah, from here. And you can see, we can hold on to that as well. And yeah, this is the first part of the decision. You can always say I don't know if you're not sure. Also, feel free to use this comment section. This is really helpful for the second reviewer who's gonna verify your decision. Also, we have one more thing. This is not in our aim of our systematic review, but we are using this dataset to train an algorithm. So we want you to classify articles based on their information, whether or not if they're epidemiological article, which means that cohort studies, case control studies, cross-sectional studies, it's epidemiological studies, like maybe trials even, or it could be basic, for example. This kind of studies like protein studies, like genetic sequencing studies, like, I don't know, pharmacological studies, like, for example, like for specific chemicals in the drug. Those kind of studies would be basic studies. And also we have non-original, which would be like reviews, commentaries, but I'm not talking about systematic reviews, because systematic reviews in the end provides us an original data, which will make them an epidemiological study. But anything but systematic reviews would be, and that considered reviews would be non-original, even though that review is very, very well designed. You still have to say that that is non-original. So this is basically for us to train our algorithms for future. And then you can submit your results from here. And then this is the screening part. And we have also another Shiny app, which is for verification. And here we go, same process. You're gonna have the same password for this. And then here, you can see the results of the first reviewer. So the first reviewer decided to include this study, said yes. And yeah, this is a wrong study example, actually. Let's say, let's pass this. But yeah, anyway, you're gonna see from here, yeah, included yes. And you will not see a reason like this one, yeah. Included yes, reason, obviously it's included, so there is no reason for exclusion. And then, yeah, you can decide, yes, you're agreed, or no, you're not agreed. And then you can write your comment. And you will also need to answer this question again, like, is it epi or basic or non-original? And then you can submit, right? So if you say, if you're agreed, this study will be, like, if the result is yes, included, this study will be included in the study, because two persons would in the end read this study, like if you say yes to this. And if you say no, the third reviewer will have to decide based on your comments and the articles. The third reviewer will decide whether or not we're going to include this study. So that is how it works. So it's quite user-friendly. I don't think you should have any problem whatsoever with this one. So afterwards, we're going to get to some more complicated stuff. So this is REDCap. And when the time comes, you're going to open your REDCap account as well. And then you will be able to, we will share our project with you, so you'll be able to see the screen. So in here, it looks quite complicated, I know, but yeah, let's make it quite easy for us. like I'm gonna just mention the basic steps, right? So if you click here, we can see included studies. And you will see the numbers of the record numbers of the study on the left, okay? And when the time comes for extraction, you will be given a list of numbers, like for example, 1103, 1155, 1159 will be designated to one person, and you will have that list. So you can find that article easily from here, included studies, or you can just go to the records of the dashboard and you can see every studies that are captured by our system. So you can see included and excluded studies all together here. Right, so let's go. I decided to choose, I pure checked few articles, so it would be easier for us to go through. Let's go back to included studies. And for the, I'm gonna extract 2 studies for each question, for question 1 and question 2, right? So let's go, I choose 2705 for the first study. Let's go there. Okay, so yeah, here we can see the study. Okay, we click there. So here, you supposedly see on the screenings part. So this study is screened by KM and verified by myself, MI, and decide to be included in the end, right? So once you need, like what you need to extract, you should start with general information. It's here. So there are some problems in this section. Probably we're gonna solve these problems before you ever get to this bit. But yeah, don't mind them for now. So I will mention them as we go. So here we have aim and objective of the study. So this is basically like we use this part to help us understand which study we are talking about. So just make it like quite short and simple. You can just copy and paste as well from the article. So this is a study that I just copied and pasted this part. So it's a detailed investigation of outbreaks in London, in six different care homes in London. And yeah, I put like some basic information here. It's not needed, but yeah, I put it there anyways. So let's go. And then we have study design. So it's probably this section will be changed a little bit, but don't mind it for now. So it's outbreak investigation. So I choose other. And because I choose other, I have to specify. So I write outbreak investigate. If I, let me copy and paste this. Okay. If I said like cross-sectional, for example, right. Okay. I'm not going to say anything that I don't want to break this. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Because I said other, I get this option. So I said outbreak investigation. Right. And then, yeah, we have the test diagnosed by PCR, obviously PCR, because that is in our protocol. But like from the review before, it could be like PCR and antibody. So actually this bit might change because this is unnecessary now. Anyways, and then yeah, data collection. We have different options because this is outbreak investigation and they basically screened everybody. The healthcare facility, I choose other. So yeah, maybe I can put screened everybody healthcare homes. Yeah, we can say that. And then yeah, it's an outbreak investigation. So this is the setting. So these bits are actually for meta-analysis later on. So if you want to do like post-hoc analysis or whatever. And then yeah, we choose a country, United Kingdom. We don't choose region for United Kingdom because we only choose region for China, because when we started this systematic review, there were lots of studies from China, so it was actually like important for us where it came from. But right now, yeah, if it's still from China, we specify the region. But for other countries, you don't have to say anything. You just write none, as it's mentioned here. Duration and follow-up time. So it says choose or will apply. So they do follow up for 14 days after diagnosis. So I choose 7 days after diagnosis. Because 14 days, we might choose this one as well. But yeah, maybe second reviewer can decide on that. So in here, this is the section that can be confusing because we don't have a question tree now. Probably we're gonna fix this before sending this to you. So we are not using question 2 anymore, and our question 3 became question 2. So we're probably gonna fix this later on. So yeah, this question answered the first question. This article answers the first question, which is the proportion of asymptomatic. And yeah, comments, you are still encouraged to use these comments. And the lastly, you write who extracted, just write your initials, and yeah, then you can change this bit from incomplete to unverified, because the one person needs to verify first. Then after that person is verified, we can change this to complete, right? And if you choose this to incomplete, you will see here, let me show you that. Okay. So in here on the left, we see this is right now unverified. Therefore, we are seeing this as yellow. If it was complete, screening bit of this already complete, so we are seeing this as green. And if it was incomplete, which means there is a problem in this bit, then we will see this as red, so that we can come back later. So one more important thing in this section that I want to mention is this common bubbles. So let's say there is a problem, right? Let's say, okay, I'm going to open a problem here, which is a real problem actually right now. So let me see. Okay, yeah, here we go. So I said they waited for 14 days after diagnosis. So should we include this one, 14 days after the last exposure date? So let's open this and ask a query. I'm gonna ask the query to Diana. We can see the name. Open. I can say, yeah, 14 days follow up for 14 days after testing. Should we include the first option to question mark? So we can open a comment like this, and yeah, we opened it. So right now you can see there's an exclamation mark here. So when we open it, we can see here, I open the question here and we actually, and this is my comment, and assigned user is Diana, and yeah, right now is open, and she can answer this and then close this query. And it's a good practice when we have this one here, there is a problem here, right? Change this from unverified to incomplete so that it will be easier for us to find. So let's do that, save. Yeah, ignore and go to the next one. Right, so that was the general information. Right now, this is the main bit that we're gonna extract the data. And here, asking the number of clusters described, this is not a cluster investigation, so I didn't choose anything. Omit from meta-analysis, no, we're gonna include this to the meta-analysis. So we need to find the article, right? Like I haven't shown you that, so let me show you that. To see, like, to find the article, you gotta go to the screening bit, right? And then here, as I told, this is green, we already done with this bit. So we have the title, we have the abstract, and we also have the URL of the article. So we can just basically put it here and open the article. Right. So we just did that. Okay, now we're gonna go to do, yeah, extraction. So, right. I said 46 people were asymptomatic throughout infection. And yeah, let me open the article, full article first. Right. Okay, let's see. Is it the full article? I don't. Yeah, sure. I should download it maybe. Yeah. Right. I think, yeah, it's here. Right. Yeah. So I said 46. Let's see, where did I get that? Yeah, okay, so it says that 46 will remain asymptomatic. So yeah, that is correct. And denominator, total number of patients were infected. Let's see how many people were infected together. And I think, yeah, it's here, 105. And yeah, that's correct, 105. And yeah, let's say, I said 14 days. Yeah, it's right. Let's write 14 days to find, yeah, 14-day follow-up. And so sex, do we have the sex? So I think we do. Let's go down. Probably they're gonna have some kind of graphs, right? Okay. Yes, here we go. Symptoms, it is asymptomatic, female percentage 30%, 30 people. So we write 30 and remaining 16 should be males. And the age, we look at the age as well. Should be here, asymptomatic age. Yeah, median age and interquartile age ranges here. And then we can go forward, right? Put the mean. If we cannot, it's not all the time we can find. Sometimes we cannot find this information, and in that case, we can just type 9999. Comments none because it was quite clear, and it was incomplete before. Now I choose as unverified. So this section waits for someone to verify, and we just save it. Right, ignore, and the next one. So yeah, this was for the first question, right? So we gotta go for the second question now. And yeah, I choose an article for that. It is 1758. Let's go there. Let's go from here. Included, right? Let's close this for now. And 17, yeah, here we go. We open the study. First, we go to the screening app. And then we take this bit, then we write here, right. So we should have the article soon there. And then we go to the journal information. Right, still waiting for it, yeah. Let's see the current version. Yeah, I already downloaded this article, so yeah, let's go here. Okay, so I basically, it's the same thing here, so I'm just gonna pass through. So it's a contact tracing study with a modeling aspect of it from China. It's a mathematical model. They didn't specify what did they do. So I said PCR, but it's not necessarily true. So I'm just gonna put it like this. But because it's for question 2, it's not really important. But if it was for question 1, yeah, this would be important issue. And setting of the data collections, contact tracing, and yeah, contact investigation, China, Hunan. And follow-up is not really important because for question 2, I wouldn't say not important, but it wasn't very clear in the article. Maybe if I read more truly, I can find some information about follow-up because there is certainly a follow-up here. Anyways, just don't mind me. I said question 3 because, as I told you, question 3 is the new question 2. We're gonna fix this hopefully before you got this bit, but you can see what proportion of the SARS-CoV-2 transmissions accounted for by the people who are either symptomatic throughout the infection or pre-symptomatic. Yeah, I said here follow-up was not clear, so I'm using the comment sections, and I said, yeah, MI, that's my initials, and I changed this to unverified, so it's waiting for somebody else to verify right now. Let's go to do, yeah, ignore, yeah, say change and leave, yeah. Right. So yeah, here we're gonna go to the right. So in here, as you can see, we can choose 2.1, which is secondary attack rate or transmission proportion. This article definitely answers 2.2. I wasn't very sure about 2.1. I think there could be extractable data for this study, but anyways. And you can choose both. So there's a Bayesian logic here. So if you choose both, for example, you get the information about secondary attack rate as well. But here we go. So it's 2.2. And yeah, this is the number. Let me show you here. Right, okay. So here we go. Yeah, we estimate that proportion of pure asymptomatic transmission at 59.2. And yeah, I put it there. They didn't give us a confidence interval for this. And therefore I put 999. And they didn't give any information about asymptomatic transmission. They didn't have any information on that. And then yeah, MI, again, is unverified and safe, right? So this is pretty much it. So yeah, if you have any problem, you can always reach me or Diana. And also, if there is any change, I will definitely add this. If there's any change and if there's any part that I did wrongly, I will add a description or notes. I will put a note at the description of this study, this YouTube video. So you can always find it there. Just check it there. And yeah, that's it. That's been it. Thank you for listening. Take care. Cheers.